Oh, hi there! I'm Hayley,
And I'm Megan
and we're awesome cosplayers.
from Team Explodicon.
But seriously, cosplay is hard, core, serious business. And we're here to talk to you today about just how serious cosplaying really is.
Definitely, Hayley.
Yes.
I believe that cosplay can be a really big part of somebody's life if you let it into your life in the first place. Which we have.
Which we have very well. As you can tell, we actually are not in any kind of costumes at all. We have embraced the Japanese culture to the extent of unhealthy obsession in the fact that now we're wearing little Lolita top hats and Waloli outfits, respectively.
Makes me feel
Cosplay, cosplaying is a virus. It is an obsession. It is a passion.
A lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle decision that you have to make, and you have to decide. One day you will sit down and you will think, do I want to be a LARPer or do I want to be a cosplayer? I had to make that decision. Let me tell you, I'm glad that I have some mixture of both. Because cosplay, there's a large gap. Would you say there's a gap?
Definitely.
That some people have between making costumes of the character and having the role.
Well, as many people know, there's a really big difference between simply dressing up as a character and mentally becoming a character.
That's true.
Big difference.
Yeah, very big difference. And in that way, you too can be an actor and cosplayer.
It's pretty nifty.
But in all seriousness, to me, cosplay is probably a hobby. Obviously, it's a hobby, duh. But apart from the traditional definition of cosplay coming from costume, a mixture between costume play, which originally implied dressing up as the character as well as acting in the role of the character in regard to the people around you, whatever their characters or not that they choose to do or be like at conventions or for videos or photo shoots or things. It's a way for me as a writer, as well as someone who definitely has an overactive imagination, to have a little bit of that escapism, to show some of my artistic and technical skills, either it be at sewing, at makeup, at prop work, whatever you have to work on, and also a little bit of kind of MacGyver ingenuity going on for some of the quick fixes that a lot of people do. And before, we had mentioned a lot of that, about the similarities between cosplaying and being an actor. When you're a cosplayer, it seems almost like you're both the actor, the crew, and everybody else all at the same time in a theatrical kind of production, which, whether or not you choose to do skits or videos or things, it's up to you, but nonetheless those skills and abilities do come into play, and they're things that I like to do. So in short, cosplay in all of its facets, to me, is what I like to do. It's a bad answer. You should use it.
Cosplay, to me, can be split into two aspects, and that's the physical and the social. And for me, the physical aspect is like dressing up, the costumes, the hair, the makeup, accessories, weapons. And it's really fun because it gives you an excuse to wear something like this when otherwise it might not be socially acceptable, but now it is because you're cosplaying. So that's what makes it really fun for me. But one of the reasons why I've stuck with cosplaying, no matter how kind of frustrating it might get, is because of the social aspect, and that's like the people who you meet, the friends that you make. It's like literally a magical thing to just not know somebody beforehand and then just see them dressed up as somebody who you like or a character that you want to be and say, hey, you're pretty cool. and it goes from there, and you make some of the best friends, like that girl right there. Would not have known her had it not been for cosplay. So cosplay makes friends and is love.